Hello everyone, this is Ted Weaver, your 2021 DMAAR President. Just wanted to give you one last update before we head into the holidays and the new year. A couple things that are going on at DMAAR. The Forms Committee has been working really hard and they've produced a HOA addendum that we can now use anytime we write an offer on a condo, townhome, or single-family home that's within an HOA. Just standardizes the documents that we require, the time frame that the buyer has to review, things of that nature. So that's paired up with our standard purchase agreement and is actually being sent out today. So all your brokerages should have access to that as of today, and you're going to want to start using that anytime you write an offer on a home that's within an HOA. Second form that they produced is the rental form. So that can be used when you're writing an offer on a home that is currently being rented. So again, we're going to standardize what documents we're asking for, things like lease agreements, security deposit, proof, things of that nature. And so if you're working with investors and they're looking at purchasing a rental home, you're going to want to use that rental form. That should be rolled out probably sometime in the new year. So look for that if you're working with investors. Okay, next is the MLS Committee. They are always on the lookout to maintain our data integrity. And one of the changes that we're looking at doing is updating that pending date. We seem to always have confusion around the difference between acceptance date and the pending date. Obviously the acceptance date is the date that the offer is accepted by all parties, and that triggers the days on market. The pending date is not the date that the home goes pending, it's the proposed closing date that's from the original offer. And so there should be a difference between that acceptance date and pending date. Oftentimes we're seeing that where they're the same or maybe just 1 day difference. And so we want to clear that up for, again, data integrity purposes. It'll help buyer's agents who are, or listing agents who are working on BPOs so that they can know whether to utilize a comp that soon will be going closed or if this is still going to be pending. So just from a data integrity standpoint, we're going to make that change. We're waiting on Matrix to update that, but you should see that here in the near future. Last thing is give you an update on the pending lawsuit. Many of you have probably heard about that DMAAR is involved in. Basically, we have a photographer here locally who is suing DMAAR for copyright infringement. He is requiring that DMAAR ensure that all of the public portals like Zillow and Realtor.com and Trulia, websites like that, take down photos of his listings once the home has either sold or been taken off the market. Obviously, we at DMAAR have no control over what those outside portals display, whether it's during the active period or after. And so we're disputing this in court. What's important to you as the individual agent or broker is that anytime you're using a photographer who is not an employee of the brokerage itself, that you use one of the copyright forms provided by NAR. There's a couple different versions of it, so you want to take a look at those, but anytime you're using an outside photographer, make sure you're using one of those copyright forms. It will help protect you as the agent, your brokerage, and DMAAR. You want to ensure that we minimize that type of liability and that we don't have to deal with these lawsuits in the future. So if you're not sure how to get hold or find that form, just get with Cindy Pells and she can provide that for you. All right, so with that, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Thank you.